van off a second. This is Poppy, we've not met her, but this is the only vehicle I've got, so I try and keep it nice and clean and tidy, because like I said, it's my daily driver, so I don't want it to get too mucky if possible, so I try and keep it clean. But yeah, it's all quite nice. Got a good display where you can plug in your phone and play your favourite music whenever you want to. So I've had the inside rear door panels turned into advertisement boards. We've got our friends from Privateer Printing to do it for us. I think it just looks quite smart when you arrive at a trowel, and when there's people trying to find you to collect some bits and pieces, it just makes it easier. They can come and find us. Now the Ford Transit Custom comes with this floor liner, which is really good actually. It can be washed out, so any oil spillages or anything, yeah, just makes things easy. So we didn't want to remove that. So some of the gear that we use most frequently is put right to the back, so it's easy to get to from the rear doors, just with some of the frequent bits you might want to use when you're at an event. On the other side, fuel cans, oil mixing jug, all this has just been made with plywood and it's been attached to the inner panels. One of the other things we've made and added is this shelf that hangs from the roof, and there we've just created some more space so we can have other bits and pieces like pump, couple of bike stands, and also in the corner there we've just got a fire extinguisher, and that's just taking up some excess space that really wasn't being used. This panel, we found that there was quite a lot of airspace between it and the exterior van wall, so what I did was just made a few pockets there just to store a few more things, trying to keep the van nice and as tidy as possible, and it's not sticking out too much, not causing any hassle. And this is the racking system we've got. Now I've got it so we can take up to 3 bikes. Obviously if you were to remove some of that you can fit more in there, but it's quite a squeeze. Bolted into the van in 6 different points. It's not drilled through the floor liner, so that's still nice and watertight if you ever want to clean out the van. And what happens is the rear wheels just slide in and keep the bikes in place, and I'll show you how we do that in a bit. I haven't completely finished the van yet, but under here in this storage unit I want to get a toolbox and put in the essential tools that we like to carry around at all times. Again, up on the shelf at the back, got a few hooks so you can hang helmets or coats. Also a bit more storage space for anything you want to put in there. So when you put the bikes in, you don't need to use any straps down on the handlebars. You just slot the back wheel into these. And then the front wheel gets strapped into some location points. And there you have it. I've done quite a few thousand miles now and the bikes have never fallen out, never had any trouble with them at all. Yeah, works well and easy. I had the outside of the van sign written, but only quite minimal, just because we didn't want to really shout out that, you know, what this thing is. I've also got these 3D number plates, which I think it just makes it look a bit different, it stands out a bit. That's cool, and they are legal. Just the standard Ford alloys on there. Put some bars just so I'm more likely to hit those rather than the actual van bodywork. It's got the extra locks, security locks fitted to it, just because we've heard that naughty people can get into these vans a bit easier if they wanted to. We've got these carbon covers on the wing mirrors, just to protect them really more than anything. You know, you do hit stuff sometimes and get caught in branches and such when you're going down small lanes to trowels, and they can get chipped and damaged easily, so that just helps protect them. Yeah, it's quite a nice van.